Hello, students. I am Nilanjan, the teacher of English in CIMAGE Group of Institutions. In my earlier videos, I discussed 10 different kind of rules based on noun. I'm quite sure that all the rules have been really beneficial for you from the perspective of competitive examination. If you find the spotting error section, you can easily get through with the help of all these rules. Now to add another 5 rules, and I am presenting this time rest of the 5 rules so that it will also be helpful for you to get through the questions. So without wasting time, let's get started. I'm just trying to show you the slide. Here it comes rule number 11. If you go through the rule, it is clearly written that if the structure any singular noun plus preposition plus same noun is given, it is followed by singular verb. Just go through the rules just carefully. You will come to know that any singular noun, if you consider any singular noun, after that you are placing a preposition and then you are using the same noun which has already been used earlier on. If it is the structure, then you should follow this particular rule, and it is followed by singular verb. There is no chance of getting plural verb in that particular case. Going through the example, you will come to know that it is written village after village has been swept away. So here you will find that the first singular noun is village, and after that there is a preposition like after you have used, and then the same noun has been repeated, that is village. So in this particular structure, the verb will be singular. Therefore, it has been used has. In place of have, it should be has. We cannot use have over here according to the rule. So it's pretty clear to you. Now there is a question for you. You have to solve it out. Man after man are being killed. And the last section, it is written no error. So you were supposed to find it out in which section the error lies, right? In the first case, it is written man after, then it is man and after that being killed, and finally no error. According to the rule, the first singular noun is man. Now, after that, there is a preposition like after, then same noun has been used, that is man. So in this particular case, you are supposed to use the singular verb, and it is written are. In place of are, it should be is. So in which portion the error lies? Of course, in the second portion. So pretty clear to you. Now, let me proceed to rule number 12. Here it comes. Nouns such as ship, deer, cattle, gentry, poultry, folk, people, cavalry, police, infantry, etc. are used only as plural nouns and carry plural verbs with them. It's a very, very important rule. I am telling you from the perspective of competitive examination, this rule is going to play a crucial role over here. So you just listen to it minutely. Nouns such as ship. There are certain kind of nouns. I have already given the examples. Sheep, deer, cattle, gentry, poultry, all the nouns, they always to be followed by plural verbs. Now going through the example, you will come to know the cattle are grazing in the field. So after the cattle, it is written are. Of course, it should be like that because the cattle is the noun. It should be followed by plural verb. Therefore, are is given over there. Now you should be absolutely sure about it that yes, this should be the proper structure. Now there is a question for you. The police has arrested the thief. If you are adding the in front of police, then before police rather, then it should be converted into the plural subject. When you are using the plural subject, of course, the verb will be plural. And in this particular case, has arrested is written over here, which is absolutely wrong. In place of has, it should be have, right? According to the rule number 12, it is absolutely correct that the police have arrested the thief. Though police is to be considered as a singular one, but here, according to the rule, the police is to be treated as the plural subject. That's why the verb will be have. So in the second part, the error lies. Let me proceed to rule number 13. The nouns such as poetry, scenery, advice, bread, luggage, stationery, cutlery, furniture, baggage, etc. are always to be used in singular form and take singular verb. So this is a list of all the nouns I have already mentioned in the rule number 13. And it should be followed by singular verb. Going through the example, you will come to know the furniture of the house is beautiful. So if you are talking about the furniture, of course, it should be treated as the singular subject. Therefore, to be followed by singular verb. And in the example, you can clearly see that the furniture of the house, after that is written. The is definitely we use in case of singular. So this example is justifying the rule. Now here is a question for you. The sceneries of Kashmir is really breathtaking. You are talking about the sceneries of Kashmir. Just do keep in mind one thing, that if it is thousands of sceneries, then you should not use the word sceneries. The word is wrong actually. Sceneries, there is no word. It should be scenery. Okay. So in place of sceneries, it should be scenery. Going through the question, in the first section, the mistake lies or the error lies. So you are quite sure that in the first section, it is absolutely it is the error in the first section, that is the sceneries. Okay. Now let me proceed to rule number 14. Some nouns like assets, arms, amines, annals, archives, ashes, areas, athletics, auspicious, spacious, Caesars, trousers, pants, clippers always remain in plural form. So this is a list of the words which should always play the role of plural. They take plural verb as well. These nouns have no singular form. Going through the example, sharp scissors are required to cut the wick and shape the wax sheet if necessary. Now, if you go through, if you look, or rather, if you go through the example, you will find that scissors word are mentioned. So as it is to be followed by plural verb, that's why R is used over here. Now, the question comes, it is known to all that the company's assets is periodically revalued. Here we are talking about the company's assets. Assets being the plural word, it should be followed by plural verb. And here in this question, in the third portion, it is third part rather, it is written is, which is wrong. It should be are. So in the third part, the error lies. You can easily identify it. Moving to the last rule of the day. A plural noun is used after these phrases: one of, each of, either of, neither of, any one of, a few of, very few of, half of, a lot of, a large number of. If you find this kind of expression, we always do remember one thing, that this is to be followed by plural noun. Going through the example, you will find that one of the boys was innocent. So after one of the, you have used the plural form of boy, that is boys. Correct. Now, there is a question for you. Each of the player can be nominated for the forthcoming IPL. Going through this particular question, you will find that after each of, it should be plural noun. Here in the second part, it is written player. Instead of player, it should be players, because initially the phrase is each of. So this is based on rule number 15. Students, I am quite sure that all of the rules have been clearly understood by you, and this is going to be really beneficial for you from the perspective of competitive examination. Do remember that. Keep on practicing and keep watching the videos. In the forthcoming video, I'll be presenting different kind of topics. That's all from my side. Thank you. Have a nice time.